Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560, and I'm Vincent Turner. The video this evening is about an NFL team this season in 2025 that I say has high expectations, especially coming from me. See, I live in Douglasville, Georgia, which is 30 miles west of downtown Atlanta. And the Atlanta Falcons this year should be one, a playoff team that goes deep in the playoffs, and two, they should win the NFC South division. It's plain and simple. If that doesn't happen, in all respect to Raheem Morris, your job is going to be on Atlanta and you should be fired. This is a very talented football team coming into this season, and it's a young football team. I'm going to start with the quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. Now, I know Matt Ryan is probably the greatest quarterback that ever played in an organization. The most talented was Michael Vick. But when you look at what Michael Penix brings to the table, there's one thing he brings. He brings winning. Think about this. He led Washington to the national championship game 2 years ago. And what I really like about the young man, his skill set, he can make every throw. And he's a leader. Even though he went 1-2 when he started 3 games last year, look how that Falcon football team rallied around him. 775 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and 3 picks. But this season, he should be a top 10 quarterback because he can spin it. He can throw it. And when you look at the Falcons, why I'm saying that they have one of the most talented rosters, think about this. Bijan Robinson is a top 20 player in the league. 1,456 yards last year and 14 touchdowns. His backup, Tyler Algier, could be starting on any team in the National Football League. Is his backup with 644 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now, when you look at the Falcons from a backfield perspective, they got two of the top talented running backs in all of the league. Then I'm going to talk about the wide receiver position. Drake London, 1,200 yards last year, 9 touchdowns. But think about this. The quarterbacks he's went through. Kirk Cousins last year got hurt in the middle of the year, really couldn't throw the ball down the field. He had Desmond Ritter the year before. I believe he had Marcus Mariota. Now he's got a guy that can get him the ball. I wouldn't be surprised Drake London put up at least 1,500 yards receiving this year and become one of the top 10 receivers in the game. In my opinion, he's already there. Then you're looking at the offensive line. True enough, Caleb McGarry got hurt. The right side of the offensive line is going to be starting Elijah Wilkinson. Okay, but he's a guy 30 years old, and he's played in the league for, 7, 8 years. I think the Falcons are going to be pretty all right in the offensive line. But this is where the Falcons are going to make the jump. And I expect they're going to be a tough team when they get to the playoffs. What do they do? Watch what they do defensively. Now, everybody was upset when Grady Jarrett left the free agency, whether they didn't re-sign and they cut him. But when you talk about a team that's got a lot of stars on the defensive side of the ball and has played quality football in different conferences throughout the country, I think the Falcons are going to be one of the better defensive teams in this league. Number one, they brought over Leonard Floyd, who's a very good veteran football player. Number two, they started 4 rookies. 4 rookies now. I know a lot of people are saying, well, they're going to be young, Vincent. But think about this. James Pierce and Jalen Walker played in the SEC at a high level. Tennessee and Georgia, both of them teams made the college football playoffs. Then Billy Bowman at Oklahoma, junior, by the way. Let me tell you something. Go back and look at that young man's junior tape. And then look at his tape this year. You're going to love a football player of his caliber. Then Xavier Watts, safety out of Notre Dame, is going to start beside Jesse Bates. Last time I checked, he made plays in the semifinal game against Penn State. And he made plays in the national championship game against Ohio State. Those are some pretty good football players. And then you bring A.J. Terrell into the mix, the Falcons are going to be totally better on defense. And this is a very talented roster. Granted, everything depends on the young man from Tampa, Florida. But when you look at him and you look how he can throw that football and the accuracy and that gun, maybe Mercedes-Benz dome is going to go back in the early 2000s, 2000s, 2003, when they had that man MV7 by the name of Michael Vick. And Vick was must-see TV. And Vick is the only athlete that I've seen, and no disrespect to Matt Ryan, that stars came out to see him. Stars came out to see him. Stars came out to see him. The roof was coming off. And I've never seen nothing like that in my whole life, being 65 years old. It was electric. Now, it might have been electric under Matt Ryan, and granted, Matt Ryan got the Falcons to the Super Bowl. But that new Mercedes-Benz, I think Michael Penix Jr. is going to be Mike Vick 2. Must-see TV. And all of Raheem Morris is just let the ship drive. If the Falcons don't make the playoffs, there's something wrong there, and there needs to be a coaching change made. And I'm not trying to call nobody out. I'm a nobody. But I know this. I'm a guy that knows football, and I know talented football players. And Michael Penix Jr. is talented. Drake London is talented. B. John Robinson is talented. And I'm even throw Kyle Pitts in there. He's talented. University of Florida. So I know a lot of people been really pounding on him, talking about he take our plays. Stop the hate. He hasn't had no good quarterback play. But you'll see this year, no problem. The Falcons are going to be flying like a bird. Remember that song by Steve Miller Band? Fly like an eagle. They're going to be fly like a falcon. Michael Penix Jr. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. All I can say, man, it's going to be special this year in the Mercedes-Benz down with Michael Penix. Warriors, come out to play. Bye-bye.